Hello, I'm Axio and today I will be reading Sonic Fanfiction. I haven't played too much Sonic, but I think the old games are pretty good. And I think Sonic is kind of weird character, like very blue and he runs. What else does he do? I have no idea. Sleepover by Ciao Baby 95. This is the fanfiction I will be reading. Is this a dream come true? Am I finally going to get my one dessert I've always wanted? Amy dog. Oops, forgot to pack some underwear. She laughed. She packed two lazy panties. One was neon green and soft teal, and the other was red and black. The red and black one was sort of a lazy tongue dog, but not a hardcore one, just enough to show off her little firm booty. I can't believe I had my first sleepover with... Ring ring. The phone interrupts her thoughts. Grr. She answered her blue phone and yelled, What? Yo, calm down, man. It was her best friend, GG. Oh, sorry. I was thinking some nice talks until you interrupted me. Oh, and what exactly do you mean by nice talks? I wonder, she asked in almost a sarcastic voice. Shut up! It's not any of your freaking business. Freaking? I see. It's Sonic you're thinking about, right? Anyways, man, what's happening? I'm going over a sleepover soon. Who's sleepover? Give me an S. S. Oh? Oh my god! Sonic's! Yes. Oh my god! You're kidding me, right? What the fuck? Okay. There's no fucking way you're going over Sonic's and a sleepover at his house. Is there going to be other people there? Nope. Just me and him. Really? You're joking? No, I'm serious. Wow. Well then, you better back in condom, dude. You don't want to get pregnant, do you? What are you talking about? You know, at least a protection if it ever enters your wag. What the heck are you saying, Lisette? In case you guys have sex. She looked in her sister Regina's room. Regina is sexually active, so she usually keeps condoms, sex toys and all. She checked under her bed and pulled out the box marked in bold. Regina's box only. She opened it, and nearly covered her eyes. The box was filled with sex toys, vibrators, and condoms. How does she buy this stuff without mom even knowing? She picked out an unused watermelon flavored condom and put it in a small place in the bag where Shani could hopefully barely notice it. She looked at a box of toys. She shuddered at the look of it until one caught her attention. It was a purple dildo with a vibrator button attached to it. It was in a package, so she assumed Regina had never used it yet. She looked at the time. Only an hour until I go. Oh god, oh no. Don't do it. She looked back at the toy. Then she shook her head. I'm not like that. No way. She placed the box back under the bed and walked away. 1 minute later. Ah! Ah! The naked pink headshot moaned as she rubbed the vibrating toy against her clit. She rubbed it slowly, then very fast, making her scream her lungs out. She was squirming, wanted to stop the tingling sensation from down there. Oh god. But her body was screaming for more. After a few more minutes of rubbling, moaning, whimpering and screaming, she finally reached her climax. her climax. Sorry, I need to drink water now. Sonic is a pretty impressive person. He runs very fast and isn't afraid of anything. She turned off the toy, taking a few minutes to breathe and wait for the tingling to go away. She was certainly satisfied. She looked at the time and she had 30 minutes until she goes to Sonic's. Finally arriving at Sonic's house, she knocked on the wooden door and waited for a response. The door opened to see a very handsome looking blue headshot. She smiled. Hi Sonic, she greeted. Hey Amy, you are ready for our two-night sleepover? He asked jokingly. Yep. Sonic is the world's most famous superhero after all. Sonic looked at Amy when she came in. He was almost satisfied by Amy's new look. How her shirt and pants show off her every curve. And showing off her new figure she had grown over the years. Shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle. Sure, what you wanna do? She shrugged. Whatever you feel like. You're the owner of this house. No, whatever you like. You're the guest, you mean. But you're the hero. But you're the, He placed his index finger on his chin and thought about what to say. The pink hedgehog giggled and smiled, pacing her feet back and forth, waiting for an answer. Fine, I'll choose what to do. Would you rather? Yeah, I love that game. Okay, then let's go sit down first. Would you rather kiss me or shadow? Sonic asked. The answer was pretty much obvious, but Amy answered, it depends, she giggled. What do you mean it depends? I'm just kidding. I would kiss you, haha! He smiled. Amy took a minute to think of one. Would you rather wait till marriage to have sex or before? Before, Sonic grins wildly as Amy blushed a little. Would you rather do... And if this question is too personal for you, let me know. But would you rather have anal sex or vaginal sex or whatever it's called? So Sonic struggled. It depends. It depends? Yes, maybe both. I don't know. What the fuck, Sonic? But anyway, would you rather have sex with you on top of me on top? So fucking smooth. Would you rather have sex with me or Roach? Widened his eyes, but then smiled. I think I'd rather have it with you. Really? Yeah, cause I know you more than I know Roach, and I actually think you have hotter body than hers. Who the fuck is talking right now? Now, tell me what's going on with Regina. Okay, well, like, I was searching in her room to, see what's going on and all, and I found a box of sex toys. Sonic widened his eyes and whistled. Whew! Wow, really? She nodded slowly. Dang, man. I knew somehow she was a horny slut. Wow, Sonic, you sometimes amaze me. He let out a chuckle. He liked to see Amy happy. It always brings joy to his day sometimes. Anteeksi, nyt on vettä. Again. After a while playing board games, card games, computer games, video games and so on, it was finally nighttime. Amy put on her pajamas and was relieved because she was almost about to choke by the tight-fitting clothes. I was going to freeze to death. Sonic simply just placed along in my room played cotton pants with no shirt. They were now watching some TV. Amy kept looking at Sonic's chest every commercial. She quietly scooted closer over to Sonic and rested her head under his shoulder. Aww! He jumped a little, but without hesitation he wrapped one arm around her and stroked her arm. She smiled and sighed warmly. She loved being in Sonic's arms. They were so warm and strong. Finally they stopped at Channel 10, which they saw an episode of the Cosby Show on. 1 hour later, Amy's eyes finally opened after 1 hour nap and she stretched her body. She looked around and saw that Sonic wasn't around. Sonic! She yelled rather loudly. I'm here, Amy. We're going to play a few more games, okay? Okay. Alright, but let me warn you. The games might be a bit aggressive. What do you mean? You'll see. Follow me down the stairs. Amy followed him to downstairs. Then he opened the door to the basement. The door to the basement. Or should I say, lair. Welcome to the room, he winked and pulled Amy inside, whom almost fainted at the sight of the room. The room was all of a sexy red color and black. There were poles, stripper poles might I add, sex toys were laying on each table, different kinds, vibrators, dildos, whips, sex machines, and there was even food addings, like whipped cream and chocolate syrup. Oh my! This is actually my sister's, but she abandoned it like 3 years ago and gave it to me for some reason. Alright, tell me what your favorite thing is that I do to you, then do it to me. She tried to recall on what Sonic did to her recently that you really liked. If you can't think of anything, then try to think of a question I asked you, or what you asked me, then you do it. She suddenly remembered something. Okay, this was a question you asked me. Would you rather one? And you answered that you would rather kiss me. So, she made her way to the smiling Sonic and kissed him for the first time in her life. Sonic kissed back harder, placing his hand behind her neck. They friends kissed for about 5 minutes, then pulled it away for our air. Oh my fucking god. Wow! Amy breathed said. Sonic smiled. She went back to her seat and read her card. You have to lick or kiss every spot I touch on my body, she screamed. Oh dear. He made his way to Amy and she made him lick her stomach, lips, eyelid, hands, arms, fingers and legs. He finished licking her inner thighs and then she touched her neck and licked on it. He also sucked on it like a lollipop and she moaned. He let out a hot breath on the wet spot where he kissed it, giving up. That's a typo. She'll drew out her body. Truth or dare? Dare, he grinned a horny way. Put on some music and give me a sexy striptease. What? She yelled with a little laugh. You heard me, she groaned. Then she put on some music and Hit Me Baby was on. She started to slowly but sexually take off her pajama pants. Oh my fucking god. While Sonic laid back on his chair, enjoying this. Then she started to lift her top slowly, her moans coming into view. As much as he wanted to grab them and have fun with them, he had to just sit back and enjoy the view. She bent over so that her breasts were hanging and jiggling about, making Sonic horny every second. Absolutely disgusting. She made her way to Sonic, sitting on his lap, wrapping her arms around him and giving him a nice, sexy kiss. Let's play blind hide and seek. I'll hide a dab of honey on my body and you have to find it with your tongue. Oh my fucking god. More butter. This is getting entertaining. She dabbled the honey on her secret hiding place and told Sonic he could go. He first licked both of her ears, no honey though. He licked her neck, mouth, lips, but no honey yet. Then he moved down to her legs. The smell of sweet honey filled his nose. He licked her legs, making his way up to her inner thigh, and finally found it, licking it with all his might. She moaned as he licked dangerously close to her private area. He gave it one last lick before pulling away and taking off the blindfold. Honey, it tastes great on you. Be my sex slave for the next 5 minutes. Oh god, she knew what was coming next. He twisted her body. Hey! I don't know if I can go on. Be quiet, slave. He quickly got the blindfold and wrapped it around her mouth rather tightly. He brought her back up and made her sit on his lap. He took the robe off, kissing her shoulders and traveling his hands to her breasts, tweaking her nipples as he kissed hard on her neck. They're fucking headshots, having sex. Sonic made Amy lay on her stomach again. Only her butt was sticking up. She breathed deeply. Only 3 more minutes. She gasped when she felt something going inside her bum. Oh, she screamed, Sonic, no! Relax, slave. I'm only going to do another for 3 more minutes. He started thrusting in and out, emergency screams from Amy. If you want, you can masturbate while I'm doing this. But, oh god! She couldn't finish her sentence, so she decided to do it anyway. She moaned when she stroked her pleasure button. They only had 30 seconds before they stopped. Sonic moved as fast as he can inside her tight hole. Furries are fucking sick. Oh Sonic! He had a horny smirk on his face. Head down south and give me some oral loving. Now. Oh, Amy moaned. She moved in front of Sonic's wet region, raising her eyebrows on the sight of how big it was. Wait, do you want me to get the whipped cream? Then he readied for his true fantasy. She shook the can, then sprayed the white cream onto his member. She tossed it on the other side of the bed and then put his region into her mouth, swirling her tongue around it, sucking on it. Sonic grunted and moaned a little, watching Amy in action. Oh, fuck. His crotch was pulsating and coming closer to orgasm. After a few sucks from Amy, he finally came and Amy didn't want to taste it, so she quickly pulled away. You can't move a muscle while I use your body as my personally erotic playground. Here, let me make it easier for you. He moved her arms to each side of the bed and pulling out straps from inside the bed are connected tight and tightly to her wrist. She was moaning and screaming with pleasure, trying not to move, but it was hard to do so. Okay, Sonic! Is there a time limit for this on? Until you orgasm. Fuck! She was begging him to stop, but her body wanted more. Her body seemed to like Sonic's tongue lapping her pussy. Sonic, She was now whimpering and her area was so wet it could drink out of it like water. But that would be kind of weird. Oh, she finally reached her climax, letting out the biggest moan as her massive orgasm ended in 30 seconds. Sonic licked up all of her juices, That was yummy. And bubbles with candles smelling like cinnamon in the air. Sonic smelled and raised his eyebrows. Nice! He carried her to the bedroom where he let Amy set up the bathtub while he dusted the candles. After he finished with the third candle, Amy was pouring the bubbles in the oval-shaped clear bathtub. Oh my fucking god. Since the two were already naked, they stepped into the hot water, emerging a few gasps from both of them. Thank god this is almost over. This is fucking horrible. Kissed with their lips closed for a few seconds. Then Sonic slid his tongue inside her mouth and played with her tongue. While they were friends kissing, Sonic made his move to go inside her. He pulled away and whispered, "You know what? Fuck this. This just fucking goes on and on and on. I can't do this anymore. This is too disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. This is like the most fucking sick thing I've ever read in my entire life. And if someone fucks to this, I hope to God I can fucking hit your face because you're a sick fuck and you just don't do it. You who wrote this, fucking kill yourself, seriously."